because you ask somebody to lend you a money and they say no, I can't accommodate it at this time, you're gonna vex. Me not understand me not understand. Alright? Speaking this and speaking that, me not tell a lie, you know something about me in the day, yeah. And you know, me don't never through Christmas time. Me don't know if some people feel like say COVID-19 now affect everybody. And Calico, even if you might now walk and spread your problem to people, or you now walk with a telepan, or them not see you out a Spanish Town Road on the train line out of food for the poor, or them not see you walk and ball and ban your belly, them think all is well and all is dandy and all is gravy in your neck of the woods. But everybody have them sore foot and everybody have them problem. Me not really know if anybody else have this problem apart from me and my friend Tango and my manager Tango. When we are talk about, you know, it's so funny how I guess me don't know if we are saying this to now, but it happened to me. So me I say, let me see if it happened to anybody else. Somebody come ask for money for borrow. I'm say no, me not have that. You know, cause you don't know things tie up and you know, me just help two university students with them school fee. Yeah. And to me think that like important because picnic them are potential and them bright and them in them family I go university. You understand what I say? The young lady, she's from in Mavis Bank, you know what I mean? And me see she try and I want help. So me not really have no time for lend no money for no foolishness. You understand? Me not there so at the moment. The person dry up and vex. So because you ask to borrow something, I'm not have it you know. You vex. Me never know say you give me something for put on. Tango tell me say my experience the same thing. Somebody asks you money for borrow. Me don't have it now. You vex. Dry up, not talk. Somebody asks my mother again for borrow. No, we don't have it now. Can't know. Not right now. Dry up and vex. See my mother in a rain and pass her with umbrella and just pass. Yeah. And now I remember saying the borrow the time before I never pay back. So I don't understand. To me, I said no, but I don't understand these people and these human beings. What is wrong? Everybody have them sore foot, everybody have them problem. And if you come to a person to ask them to lend you money and them say no, it is their right to say no. Where does this sense of entitlement come from? And you know me just want to take off all my wig and you understand because me not understand. Me never gonna say a Chris to me. You're my godfather. Me not understand. So I want somebody to I didn't know Damien in 2020 or if it's a new rule that if somebody asks you to borrow money from you and you don't have it to lend or you cannot lend at this time, it behoves them for malice. Not that me can't talk. And the more you talk to me, remember say I'm a malice queen from the hey move. Remember say me keep mental funeral all the time. Remember mental romance in my head. Mental dove cat murderers, yeah. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. But I don't understand where people get off like sticking people up to borrow their money. And at the end of the day, you have your money and do what you want to do with it, you know. And you spend your money how you want. And then because you ask somebody to lend you a money and they say no, I can't accommodate it at this time, you go vex. Me not understand me not understand. Me really not. You understand? And they have a next set now. They borrow your money and they're so meek and mild when they come to you and borrow money from you. And then when they're to pay you back your money, it's a problem. A lot of people are going through that right at this psychological moment where you borrow my money and you tell me you're going to pay me back at X time. We agree on X time. X time pass Kelco. So for example, them say Kelco, me I borrow $50,000 from your Zine, and you say alright, you squeeze, and you say alright, you lend them. You tell me say they will get it back December the 8th. We say alright. December the 8th come from man, they don't call it Kelco. You don't hear gunshot fire about nothing at all. You just go and hold it still, you say alright, maybe in the evening. The 9th come, the 10th come, you call them now in the weekend to say remember say you'd say the night by X time, you know. Oh, me not have it. Me not have it. Me not have it. Me not call. I want to stop people. So I say, excuse me. Point of information. Are you borrow my money? Me not owe you, sir. Me not owe you. Someone's supposed to call about my money. It's like them people that them borrow your money and them are afraid to talk about your own funds. And then you have a next dirty set now. Well, when them borrow your money and refuse to pay you back or owe you long, and you call them and say, well then, listen, oh you say you don't have the money, I see you buy one car, I see you fix up your house, I see you fix up your business place. Yo, I want to say, them your bad mind. Well, you watch my things, sir. No, but I watch your things, sir. You owe me. And because you've been maintaining that you have no money, I'm just pointing out to you that you are a pathological liar. Because it's not that you don't have any money, you're a thief. You don't want to pay me back my money. So you want to have my money and do your business and please your dirty self. So me don't understand and me don't know what really are happening in the world, yeah. And these people who are so dishonest, have no principle, and have no dignity or no mind. Because at the end of the day, if you ask somebody to lend you money and them say them don't have it right now, respect that. Alright, no problem. But ask your mother, what don't ask your family? You never give me nothing to put down. I don't have to lend you. You borrow money from me already. You know, pay me back when you want to start a new loan. I could go to the bank with that. You borrow from the bank and you're not repaying your loan, but you want to cut a new loan. We talk the truth now. Jesus, peace. When you hear them stop me, Santa Claus, talk to me. When the rain hear them there. And I don't know if it's because it's Christmas time. And of course now a lot of people are going to be rocking on COVID for everything. But you want to see a COVID time, but you buy bed door, you buy a sheet. A COVID time, but you did a party though, you did a party. A COVID time, but you buy PS5, but yeah, me see you. A COVID time, but my sister, you buy a new phone. Yeah, me see you. So how is it that to pay me back, you can't pay me back because it's COVID time, but you can do all the things that so pleases you? It is grossly and ghastly unreasonable. If you borrow people money, pay them back. And you have some of them to outer road at and go like them a tap down and tap this and tap that. And them thief like a church mouth. Thief! Nobody no bad mind your things. You're free to buy anything, whether about bus, truck, car, bike, whatever. You're free to buy whatever you want to buy. But when you owe people their hard-earned money, you need to pay them back. Nobody no bad mind. You bad mind. You dirty, corrupt mind. You cobweb brain. You dirty mind. You sepulchre brain and mouth. You borrow somebody's money and you don't intend to pay them back. And if you ask somebody to lend you a money and nobody, somebody says no. Because, Calico, my mom taught me, don't lend what you cannot lose. So you see, if I come to you, Calico, and say, Calico, I borrow a meal from you. If you don't have a meal to lose, there are chances you might not get it back.
True that.
So you cannot lend what you don't have to lose. I mean, I have nothing to lose right now. I mean, I have it. Look me, I look it. I don't have it. Look me looking it right now. So people really have to be honest and decent. And I'm saying, Calico, the principle. If I owe somebody, if I don't pay you back, I'm letting you know that X, Y, and Z is happening, so and so. And even if, for example, we had agreed on the 8th, but then, things do happen, you call it first and make them know, say, boy, may I have a little difficulty, may I ask for your extension or so. I don't want to call with an attitude and I come go like say, people are running down. Because, hello, are you owe me? It's not me owe you. And then you have a tendency, so Lord, you have to go on, so yes, but I have to go on, so. Because are you owe me, so I have an attitude. Are you been a go around me? Are you been a style me? Are you been a take me for idiot and consort me? You been a take me for kunomono. So yes, I go sound away. I'm not going to call you in a library voice and an R&B tone. Me dark right about now. Yeah. Massacre settings me things there right now. Skilly bang. So I'm not going to call and sound all polite when you've been owing me and you've been carrying me wide. I mean, if nobody else have no owing problem or in terms of people, you lend people your money and, what's the worst experience you've had with getting back your money? Because I'm sure I'm not me alone. The people them vex because you say you can't lend them. How comes? And you're not vexed with your brother because she not have it for lend you. You're not vexed with your father. You're not vexed with your sister, your brother. You're vexed with me. What you vexed with me for? Me not have it. Me look like IMF, sir. Me not it. And as I say, sometimes the things that would want the money for do, if it didn't make sense, it would have been not so bad. Stacey, some of them are idea. You can't find them. Them call you and you directly tell hear them reject your call. I mean, I call for the small talk. Me I call about my money when you have for me. And that me I talk about. You reject my call. You tell me I put up some caption. Jesus. Hey. And I thought, hey, Calico, the caption. Well, that's why in a life, no, to be poor is a crime. Because when you borrow them money, them just a stalk yourself. Poverty have nothing to do with this. It's about principle. Father God, what a day when me not for borrow the people money and them can't take step me like so beer dashboard caption. I don't understand people. And I'm saying people need to be principled enough to honor their agreement. Whether or not you are romantically involved with somebody or it's just a friend or a neighbor or whatever the situation is. You have to be mature enough to respect your agreement. And if the agreement cannot be met, then it is incumbent upon you to call the person and say, this is what is happening, so and so. The person who lended them money is supposed to call you down. Like me, I look you. Me not look you, sir. Me don't want to have nothing to do with you. My money I want. You buy this, you buy that. You be a tough chat and be a tough chat. And you broke a aim. I'll class you. You need to repay your debt. And if somebody you ask somebody to lend you something, to lend you money, and they say no, not at this time, they are well within their right to say no. Because someone a demon, when you not borrow people money, no angelic. And then as soon as you don't get the money in the hand, on the fork on them on the tail start show out. And it's a problem, and people have to argue and I beat them chest to get back their money. That should not be so. Come and never send call you for lend you. When people let them money out of the goodness of them heart, sometimes it's not that them have it. Them put themselves aside. Them put them wants aside or their needs aside. So that you can get it to borrow. And as Tango we are talking, he must say, we must show the level, and which makes sense. Remember, Kelko, yeah? So for example, me owe you, and I tell you that I'm going to pay you back on the 9th. You owe somebody and you also tell them, based on what me tell you, you're going to make a representation to them that I'm going to pay you back on the 9th. Your wife did ask you for your money. You tell her, say, remember, I know your bank for me to give you to pay your debts as well. Your baby then they ask you for, daddy, I want some Devon House ice cream. Can I get some ice cream? And you promise them that you're going to take them. So everything is dependent. So it's a domino effect. So the fact that I don't pay you back your money, right? You can't carry your baby then buy ice cream. You can't give your wife the money. You know, say I be a screw face the whole weekend. Everybody begs. You let you in a spot, Calico. Yeah, you see me there? So you, who is not the problem, I got cut look like you are the problem. Because your people who you the promise say you pay them back, I got ignorant for you. Your woman ignorant for you, pick them not be a problem. And you sit down over there and skin off your teeth like you think some money grow up on tree. And even if it grow up on tree, give me it back. And hear the dirty germs them, the Klebsiella baby hospital germs, like hear them. Also, I broke every why you call me for moment. Yes! 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 And so, let them all spin it now, Kelko. You see the cheap psychology, reverse psychology? Oh, so, you call me like you broke. Oh, you're hungry, you call me down, sir? Yeah, I'm hungry, bad. Water in my belly, yeah. I'm hungry. So you borrow my money, and because you don't want to pay me back, me I call you for my money, and you're disgusting, dishonest. Reverse psychology to put on the person is, oh, I broke your back, why you call me down? Oh, you not have it. Oh, why you call me down for hungry? All them something now. And then you have to say please and thanks and hello, goodbye. You know, say I dip beg on the fan talk some rude something. Right. You know, say my tongue gonna join up now. You know, since a problem you're going to put me in now because I'm going to read out the whole alphabet and the vowel them and everybody. And the months of the year. And talk out some roots something and get all the dead involved. And then something you're going to make me happen now. Because right away you're going to make me tell you for crawl, jump, lava juice, skydive. Yeah, dip in time now. Because whether or not the person is broke or hungry, that's none of your business. Because guess what? Maybe if you had repaid them when you said you were going to do so, they would not be in this spot right now. So they have the unmitigated gall to be fresh. Ruda out of order. When I them owe you, I don't like you. I don't like you. So, I want to open my phone line today. I don't know. I know a lot of Caribbean people. You know what I'm saying? Jamaicans, Bajans, Trinidadians. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should be able to relate to this. You know what I'm saying? Right across the board. What's your worst experience with borrowing or, well, not borrowing, but lending money? And if you borrowed money, I mean, you know, anybody can borrow calico. Borrowing is not the issue. Because anybody can find themselves in a spot. And anybody can find themselves with them back against the wall. And you may need a bailout. Nothing is wrong with that. But the fact of the matter is, the principle is that when you borrow, you have to pay back and honor your obligation and your commitment. So when I open the phone line, I'm going to call me and tell me if you ever have nobody yet where lend your money and a one judgment to get back your money. And how did you get the money back? Right here on Miss Kitty Live, breaking news. We're going to take the break and come right back.